Alright, so we did our carrot video a while back, and one of the subscribers was asking about how to build the square foot template that we built. So in this video, we're going to show you how to make the square foot garden template so that way you can create the perfect spacing in raised beds. And we're going to start right now. What's going on, YouTube gardeners? It's your boy Sydney from the Naked Garden channel. In this video, we're going to show you how to create the perfect spacing for your raised beds or your gardening area. Like I said, after watching this video, it's going to be very simple. You can just go to Home Depot, or if you have some scrap wood lying around, they'll have some like 2x2 plywood material. This is about a 1/2 inch. You can have them cut it. This is basically 12 by 12 inches. That gives you the perfect square foot garden area. Now this template, it comes in handy when you're direct sowing any plants, like especially like your root plants and stuff around the fall gardening year, or sometimes different vegetables is a lot better to direct sow than it is to start from seeds. As you can see, we already started our fall gardening from here. We're hardening them off right now. That's going to be later on in the video. But from here, you just take a 12 by 12 board, and then you just mark off 75 inch, 3/4 of an inch this way, and 3/4 of an inch the other way, and then line it up, and you just mark your holes accordingly. We're going to take you step by step. We're going to first start off with laying it out, and then we're going to show you how to set your holes from there. Alright, so let's get going. Alright, as you can see, we have these gridded out in 3/4 inch patterns. Now 3/4 inch is an evenly number to divide with 12 inches, so that's why we did it at 3/4 of an inch. I got this idea I saw on YouTube from a YouTube channel. I think his channel was SSL Family Dad. I'll put the link down in the descriptions down below of his channel. He does like a lot of do-it-yourself projects and stuff like what we do, and this kind of gives you a nice grid to layer out everything. And from the app that we use, it's called Planter app that you could download on your phone. It gives you a list of different vegetables that you could plant, and it lets you lay it out of your design of your beds, how it is, and then you pick the vegetable that you want to plant, and it gives you how many in a square foot it should plant. So in the center here, if you're going to grow like a tomato or squash or anything like that, this is going to be your main focus. Now you also have I think there is a 16 things that you could grow out in 16 plants in 1 square foot, like beets, maybe radishes and carrots, things of that nature. You can grow out in 16 per square foot. 4 like lettuces, some of your brassicas, you can put in 4, but we'll break that down. First, we're going to break it down doing 16. And what you'll do, if you want to come down a little bit closer, we're going to start in this corner, and we're going to go 1 every 3. So we're going to 1, 2, 3. So we'll go right here, 1, 2, 3. So we'll go right here, 1, 2, 3. So we'll go right here, and we're going to go across as well. So we got that laid out. Now we're going to space out for 9 plants per square foot garden. So what we're going to do, what I did is I made the grid lines a little bit darker for the main grid parts. So we're going to do every 1, 2, 3 down and over, 1, 2, 3. So these, every spot right here, we'll do the marking. And so as you can see, this 1 and now the 9 has the same spot. So we'll be doing that. So next we'll lay out for 8. Sometimes you'll have vegetables that require 8 per square foot. So we'll go down, spider. I think it's, yeah. So you go down 2 here and 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So, and then what we'll do is every middle of this square area we'll go and mark from there. And this will give your 8. Alright, now that we have this all laid out, now you have a 5/8 Forstner bit. You could use a paddle bit or just a drill bit, either way. And then what I have here is just a half-inch dowel rod, and that we're going to be poking through to making our indentions. We're going to even take it a little bit step further that I didn't do before, is mark it to let me know how far deep we're going down on here. So we're going to get to that, and then we'll show you how it's going to look afterwards. All right. Alright, so as you can see, we got the holes all drilled out. Next, we're just going to have this doubler here, and we're going to make an incision there. Let us know that's the mark. And then we're going to go about a half-inch above that, because I don't want to do more than a half-inch depth. And what I'll probably do is I'll make get a knife and doing a little incisions in there, so that way I don't have to worry about the lines ever going away. So how it works is you're just going to take your thing. Once you get up to that mark, you know that you went down far enough, and you can sand this, or might sand this out and probably put some handles on there or something like that. But this is like I said, a simple, easy DIY template that you can get the board from Home Depot. I think this was like maybe $5-10, and you can have, if you don't have a saw or anything to cut it to length, Home Depot and Lowe's, they will cut it for you. The reason why you want to have something like this is you want the perfect spacings to allow your plant to get the maximum density and growing yield for your garden space. Because otherwise, if you crowd them up like sometimes I do, is your plants won't be able to produce as well, and they're going to be fighting for the nutrition in the soil, and then they won't be able to grow as what you want them to do. And that, unless you're just growing for mass density and not growing for a good yield, then that's fine, like a microgreens or anything of that nature. But if you're growing for production and providing for your family, that's the thing from there. If you like these kind of DIY projects, we'll put a card above to show you our playlist of other DIY projects that we do in the garden. Until the next video, let's grow together.